first graders. Today we're going to be talking a lot about subtraction. We'll talk about some strategies you can use for subtraction problems and how addition can help you subtract. So let's start with two warm-up problems.
An egg carton has 12 eggs. You drop the carton. 6 eggs break. How many eggs are not broken? So in this problem, I'm going to go ahead and underline the numbers that I need to remember. So there's 12 eggs at the beginning. You drop the carton. 6 eggs break. And now it's really important that I know what it's asking me. How many eggs are not broken? So I know that 6 eggs did break. How many did not break? Go ahead and pause as you solve this.
So to solve this, I drew a picture. I think drawing a picture is a great way to help you see what you're going to be doing. So I drew an egg carton with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 eggs. So in the number story, 6 of the eggs break. So I'm just going to cross off the ones that break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the question was how many eggs are not broken? So I'm going to count the ones that are left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my answer is 6. But I want to write this as a number model. So think for a minute if this is going to be an adding problem or a takeaway problem. This is a takeaway problem. So I'm going to think how many eggs I started with. 12. How many eggs did I take away? 3, 4, 5, 6. And how many eggs are left? So nice job if you solve the problem and it looks something like this. So here's our next warm-up problem. 2 baseball teams are on the field for a total of 18 players. 1 team of 9 players goes into the dugout. How many players are left on the field? So again, I'm going to find the numbers that are important. So 2 baseball teams are on the field for a total of 18 players. So that's how many altogether I have. 1 team of 9 players goes into the dugout. How many players are left on the field? So go ahead and pause as you work this out. So again, I drew a picture. Here's the baseball field. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 players on the field. Now, the number story told me that 9 of the players are going to go to the dugout, which is right here. So I'm just going to circle 9 players. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's going to get a little messy here. That 9 are going to go to the dugout. And then it asks me how many are left. So I'm going to count how many are still out in the field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the answer to the problem is 9, but let's write this as a number model. So like the last problem, think, is this an adding problem or a takeaway problem? It's a takeaway problem. It's subtraction because we're taking some away to see how many are left. So all together, we started with 18 players. We took away 9. And 9 were left. So on both of those problems that we just solved, 12 minus 6 equals 6, and 18 minus 9 equals 9. You might have your own strategy for how you solved this, but I want to tell you how I kind of think about it. So if 12 take away 6 equals 6, then that means that 6 plus 6 equals 12, because the 6 broken eggs plus the 6 eggs that didn't break altogether was 12 eggs. And I remember learning about doubles addition. So when I see 6 plus 6, my brain kind of automatically thinks that that's 12. So knowing that double fact helps me then with that takeaway problem. Same down here. So 18 minus 9 equals 9. That means 9 plus 9 equals 18. So knowing the doubles facts in addition helps me in subtraction problems too. So I'm going to give you guys a challenge here. I want you either out loud or on a piece of paper to do your doubles facts from 1 plus 1 all the way to 10 plus 10. So pause to do this and then press play when you're ready to see the answer. So here are the answers. Nice job if you got those ones. And you might remember, a little trick to remember them is that the answers go up by 2's. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. And if you keep on going, 11 plus 11, 12 plus 12, it will keep going up by that pattern, which is pretty cool. So it's good to practice doing those doubles facts because it's going to really help us when we're doing subtraction problems. For example, if we know that 10 plus 10 is 20, then if I ask you, what is 20 minus 10, what would your answer be? It would be 10, because 10 plus 10 is 20. What about if I asked you, what is 8 minus 4? The answer is 4, because 4 plus 4 is 8. So we're going to talk a lot about this today and how we can use what we know about adding to now do subtracting problems. All right, so if I have the problem 10 minus 8, one way I could solve this that we've talked about in class is by using some objects that I can count. So I have these blocks, and there's 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if I'm saying 10 minus 8, that means 10 take away 8. So I'm going to take 8 of these off. So here's 8. I'm going to take them away. And how many do I have left? 2. So I have 10 minus 8 equals 2. But what I could also do to solve this is I can think of, what do I need to add to 8 to get to 10? And since we practice combinations of 10 a lot in class, you might already know, if I have 8, how many more do I need to have 10? Or I could count up 8, 9, 10. Then I'll know that 8 plus 2 equals 10. So knowing my combinations of what can make 10 can really help me then with my takeaway problem. Let's try another one. So
another combination of 10. 10 minus 6. So what I want you to do is think about it like this. 6 plus mystery number equals 10. How much do I need to add on to 6 to get to 10? Because that's going to be the answer to our takeaway problem. So if I have 6 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, how many more do I need to have 10? So we can solve this in our brains too. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need 4 more. Let's try that. If I add 4 more on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 take away 6 is 4, and 6 plus 4 equals 10. Does that work? Yeah, it does work. Let's try one more. Another combination of 10. This one's also a doubles. I'll give you that hint. 10 take away 5 equals. So to solve this, I can think of 5 plus something equals 10. Why do I need to add to 5 to get to 10? I know my doubles facts, and I know that 5 plus 5 equals 10. So 10 take away 5 should equal 5. So just to check, another good strategy for takeaway is using a number line and doing hops back on the number line. Remember, the hops have to make the numbers get smaller if you're doing takeaway. So if I start at 10 and I want to do 10 take away 5, how many hops back am I going to do? 5 hops back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is where I land, and that is my answer. So that's all for today. Make sure to go to the Google Classroom and you'll find today's assignment. You can print it out or just copy it onto a piece of paper, or just make sure to take a look at it. And I'll see you all tomorrow for our next lesson. Bye.